And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Mr. Clutch. A big decision for MP coming up this summer. Grant, he'll be fielding offers from around the league as he hits free agency.
And you know, it's strange that MP is already a free agent. A strange quirk in his contract. But he's set to capitalize on it, and he'll be a hot commodity indeed.
And Toronto has possession. After the basket by Charlotte. Back to Van Vliet. From 11 feet away, and the shot goes in.
Well, you're really impressed with the growth of Fred Van Vliet as a scorer. This guy's so coachable, so willing to take what the defense gives him, knocks down the jump shot.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Now here's Barnes. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense.
What I love is this guy gives you all-out effort every minute he's on the floor. Pascal Siakam getting second chance opportunity there.
Here's Mr. Clutch. After the basket by Toronto. Takes the three. He drops it from range. He's got 5. A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
And Toronto calls time here. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Now here's Van Vliet, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Offensive rebound. Barnes, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's ball, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And here are the Raptors now. The Hornets making their last shot. Shoots from 12. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And that one drops.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bridges against Barnes. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Bridges misses.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Deflected. Fast break, here come the Hornets. Pass the ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
Charlotte making some changes. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Bridges. And it's Oubre in for Hayward. Now here's Dragic. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Ball left side. To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Pass to Dragic. Boucher outside. Back to Dragic. Driving inside. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Charlotte called for the foul.
And I just love how active Dragic is. Consistent at looking to score, which draws the D's attention.
And he makes a first. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Charlotte. So he gets them both. Charlotte's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Step back shot. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. 9 points in the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Dragic. Clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass.
Unafraid to bust it up inside. Dragic plays with courage, and he plays with heart, too.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 9. On target from range.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Fred Van Vliet.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. 12 points for him. From deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Hornets out in front, up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back. Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward says often it's out of the player's hands.
There's certain times where it's...
That's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Van Vliet teams with Anunoby on the perimeter. Kim Birch is out there with Achua, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Heat got the job done. He contributed 35 points and was on point from deep. This team is rolling right now. He's been a catalyst, and they've worked well together. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Timeout called, the Raptors. So both teams changing it up here. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Hornets out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Hornets with a lead. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Mr. Clutch in it to 2. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Barnes against Bridges. Now here's Barnes. The D's right on him. Count the basket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Hayward against Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Ball. They get it again. Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And even though his offense continues to develop, Grant, Anunoby's defense may be his most important contribution to this team.
He has what I call positional versatility. He has great length, and he's light on his feet, and he doesn't have to gamble to be disruptive.
And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now here's Ball. He's got 9. Sweet little floater. Ball's got 11.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around. Playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Here's Siakam. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now an 11-point Hornet lead.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Barnes with it. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Mr. Clutch. Finished off the break. 28 points for him.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And Toronto calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So for the Hornets, McDaniels is checked in for Plumlee. Oubre comes in for Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in for LaMelo Ball. So it's Toronto now, trailing by 13. Here's Boucher. Here's Birch. To end the run. And it's good on the lay-in.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And he's got 28 now. To the inside. Oubre passes to Hayward. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Hey, there's a lot to love about the effort level you get from Gordon Hayward out on the floor.
Yeah, he wants to be a difference maker and a go-to option. So he's constantly working the floor and looking for chances to help out. Being a little aggressive like that can really elevate your game.
That free throw good from Hayward.
I think it's easy to admire everything Gordon Hayward brings to the table. This guy can score at all three levels, and he can also defend. He's crucial to this team.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. Up top, Anunoby fires the three, and the Raptors another three.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready, jumper in.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Dragic. Hayward for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet's got his fourth rebound in this one. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Raptors making a switch here. .40 seconds left in the third. Pass to Birch. Now Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Van Vliet, the pass to Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's the three. Achua with the dunk.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. And so it's Charlotte. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Kim Birch is out there with Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. No good. The Hornets with a lead. From deep three-point range, Mr. Clutch can't hit.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
From deep. That shot is off, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Pass to Van Vliet. Finished off the break.
Well, just high-quality transition opportunity right there from Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so reliable to make the plays necessary in transition.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Charlotte making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Bridges in for Oubre. And Toronto also making a switch. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Birch. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects from downtown. 33 points for him.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Siakam in the post. Plumlee on him. Blocked! Now the Hornets moving it up from deep three-point range. Rebound by the Raptors.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Inside, Siakam. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Let's go with a three. Hits the trifecta. And the Hornets lead by 9.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Plumlee against Siakam. And no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And here's Siakam for 3. Toronto the rebound. Achua. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Dinwiddie. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. Counted from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Siakam. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another bucket. Wow.
Another night and another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
And he is edging ever closer to the second-place mark for most 40-point games in a year. And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 17. 1:56 left to play in the fourth. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. To the right side. Tries to break his ice. And Siakam lays it up and in.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Ball against VanVleet. Lets it go from deep. Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Barnes, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
VanVleet against Ball. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. He has 45 points.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. We wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. For 3. No luck on that one. So the Hornets will take it the other way. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Drops in the 3.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Siakam against Plumlee. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
So, MP, you played a lot of minutes in a game that was well in hand.
Look, I work way too hard to worry about minutes. The most I can play.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way down. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I want it on no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a